Graduation season is here, and it can be an exciting and overwhelming time, especially when it comes to knowing where to start in managing your money. A finance expert I talked with says it all starts with making a budget.
Danielle, they are stepping out into a new world with new financial responsibilities. How can they best prepare?
It's such an exciting time to be a graduate. There's so many great things happening. And sometimes what makes new graduates feel the most overwhelmed is not really knowing where to start, right? My number one piece of advice for new graduates is to start with a budget and really understanding how a budget works, what the goal of a budget is.
Daniela Alvarado, Senior Program Manager of Financial Education with Golden One Credit Union, says budgets for new grads shouldn't be too restrictive. She recommends looking at how much you spend, how much money's coming in, and how much room you have to save some money for your goals. What are some of the top mistakes that our recent grads may be making?
One of the most common mistakes that they make in establishing a budget or just really looking at their finances is that they treat a budget as a one-time exercise. They feel really motivated and excited maybe at the beginning of the month, but then they kind of forget about it. Treat that budget as a living, breathing document.
Alvarado says if it's feeling too restrictive, make some tweaks here and there. Be sure to give yourself a 15-minute budgeting check-in every once in a while.
When it comes to staying on track with our finances, I highly recommend automating what we can.
Alvarado recommends setting up an automatic transfer to your savings account every time you get a deposit, like from your paycheck, for example. Also, automate payments on your bills.
We're able to automate, those minimum payments. It's less stress on the graduate and more intention in the way that we're able to manage our finances.
Alvarado also says establishing an emergency savings is crucial for new grads. She recommends starting small. For example, making a goal to save 3 months worth of renter's insurance. Once you've saved enough for that, move on to your next largest bill and so forth. For more budgeting advice, you can stream all of our Dollars and Cents coverage on the free ABC 10 app and email me your money questions at lpainter@abc10.com.